increase in activity led to more intensity at practice. Day 3 is in the books. Training camp today starts now. Welcome into Training Camp Today, brought to you by Gillette. I'm Megan O'Brien. Today was the Patriots' first team practice of the 2020 season. Now, up until this point, they sure have been out on the practice field, but practice has primarily been focused on individual work. Today, they emphasize high tempo and team drills. Now, of course, with that, we got to see the offense go up against the defense. And it was the first time we got to see the 4 quarterbacks start to compete under a little bit of pressure. On the offensive side, Devin Asiasi, N'Keal Harry, and Gunnar Olszewski made some impressive grabs, while on the defensive side, Adrian Phillips and Kyle Duggar stood out. It was a competitive practice with the offense going up against the defense, but it was really the first time that we got to see some of those early positional battles. Those will certainly be something that evolves as camp carries on. A socially distanced Paul Perillo from Patriots.com joins us now on Training Camp Today. Paul, we mentioned it briefly in yesterday's recap, the rookie tight ends and how we saw them doing some work with the quarterbacks. But today we got to see them go up against some defensive backs. What are your early takeaways from these tight ends?
Yeah, I like both of the rookie third-round picks, Devin Asiasi and Dalton Keene. I think they both have some mobility and versatility to their games. They've showed some fluidity in their route running. Listen, it's very early. We haven't seen them do a whole lot. They haven't done anything against anybody in pads. They haven't been in pads. But what I have seen is their ability to get out, get in space, and catch the football.
What stood out to you about Juwan Bentley in the early days of camp?
You know, it's only his 3rd year, Bentley, but he really is the leader of that linebacker group, especially the inside guys. And we've seen him back in his rookie year. He had the green dot on, so we know that he has some of those leadership qualities. We know he's a smart kid, because otherwise Bill wouldn't entrust him with those kinds of responsibilities. Now, he talks about Bentley. He talks about it's just not, it's football, right? It's communication. It's every day. It's second nature to him. But I do think he's going to be a guy that on the field he's very important, but off the field he may be even more important, because that's a very, very young group.
And he's a mature 3rd year on this roster in Juwan Bentley. Paul, thank you so much for joining us on Training Camp Today. It was a big day for media availability, with head coach Bill Belichick speaking with reporters before practice, and then John Simon and Jason McCourty answering questions after they got off the practice field.
It's been a while since we've all been on the field, since we've played football, since we've actually gone against each other. I know for myself, I've been training over these past several months, obviously earlier in the offseason, rehabbing and doing those things. But today was the first day you actually lined up against another person and covered them, and there's balls being thrown and everything. So I think there's a lot of growth that'll take place in our team. And this is a starting point that everybody's on an even playing field throughout the entire league.
We've come a long way in the past week or whatever it's been, 2 weeks, week and a half. And we just have to keep stacking those days, putting in good days of work. It was nice to go against the offense for once today. So get a little friendly competition there, and everything starts moving a little faster. So, it's a step-by-step thing. And Jason said we have a long way to go, and we do. But if we keep stacking days, hopefully we'll be there.
That's all the time we have for Training Camp Today. We'll see you next time.